sparklers. Driftwood. Boon. Salutations. In the name of Hades. There's a seasoned singer. Caught. Poseidon's depths.
One of the sleeker, broader, ghostly ships in the armada of the Titan Lord is now bereft of all the plunderers that were its crew. But in their restlessness, they may yet rise again.
Then I'll sink them again.
You seen that Icarus flying about? At first I took him for some giant ghostly bird, but it's that kid of Daedalus, all right. I reckon he made his latest wings himself. He's not too bad.
flagship. Kronos. To the next vessel. Out of my way. Sea swords. Behold the stars. The end of the path. Lord Charon's ship. May moonlight guide us. To the coast.
You made it. Hey, sailor. What a coincidence running into you like this so far away from home. Where are you headed? Maybe I could give you a lift.
You know perfectly well where I'm headed, and I can get there on my own, thanks.
sure about that? Because it looks like you've been having a pretty rough night so far, and it's only going to get worse.
I don't care for your insinuations here, Eris. Speak plain or get out of my way.
Oh, I'll speak plain. You're boring, I don't like you, and you don't get to order me around.
Started it. Golden apple. Made it. Try a different one. Last. It's under attack.
majesty of Mount Olympus lies half buried underneath a heavy coat of snow, which masks the scars and blemishes of a protracted siege.
Beautiful. Olympian automatons defending the mountain. Let me see if I can't help a bit. Wait, why are you attacking me? You leave me little choice. The mountain's own defenses turned on me. Automatons apparently are not my friends. Here, little fish. Victory! I put a pillar top.
Unity does not come cheap. We all must work together to ensure the bonds connecting us don't fray, or split entirely, as was the case with Kronos. My lord husband knows this better than anyone, don't you, Zeus?
You're quite right, dear, that marriage can most certainly begin to feel like work. It was so easy for us in the early days, but our responsibilities have grown since, haven't they?
See that, Lord Husband?
Raptors there. Acceptable. An iris. Hear me, on my authority.
The noble princess of the dead at last. I am your cousin Athena. I'm proud to welcome you to Olympus. Yet I could be prouder, as this wasn't always such a miserable place.
Hail, Lady Athena, and well met. Please call me Malinui. Now where can I direct my wrath? that we may liberate your mountain stronghold and see its glory all restored.
Well met indeed, Malinoi. The wretched Titan's armies have infiltrated our most sacred grounds. On them, your wrath may be well spent, especially as you rise toward the summit, where most of our family now takes refuge.
The Palace of Zeus. And what of you? Why aren't the others out here fighting by your side?
Because that is precisely what our strategy requires, for they aided your arrival, did they not? Now let us go our separate ways, and may my blessing aid in your ascent. The might and fury of Olympus be with you. Back into the fray.
Look upon me. Appreciate the help. In the name of Hades. Too good a boon to miss. Here we go. Rate us. An eagle. Auto seekers. A boon in the name of Hades. Gold plaques. Not now. Not a chance.
The valuable is near.
An olive branch. Vitality. You feel that, Zorafet? Quiet here, at least. What was that? Lord Charon, sort of. A note says, "Hey, M, take what you need for gold. Honor system."
the majestic summit of Mount Olympus would be very much in sight from here, were it not for the very dark and ominous storm wall that now envelops it.
A storm is brewing.
This is for you.
Thus you have risen.
Stop right there. Ah, here comes the unexpected wrinkle in my master's plan. I know who you are, lost daughter of Hades, and I know that you know who I am. I had a premonition of this very moment.
Prometheus, I presume. You must have premonitions all the time. I'd not heard you were liberated, or that Kronos is the master you serve. Solidarity between titans, then?
Call it a change of heart. I was a coward and a fool, you see, to have sided once with gods against my kind, but no more. This is my attempt at atonement.
By leading this reckless assault? I never took you for a coward, but you remain a fool.
Perhaps you're right, but I shall be a victorious fool at least. For I have seen you stand no chance at all. Titans attack! This is
Prometheus has seen that you shall fail.
He saw right through me. If Prometheus knows everything that's going to happen, then he must know I'm not giving up. They were all so happy together, weren't they? And oblivious to the Titan's threat. Say, Dora, would you mind accompanying me over to the baths? I'd hate to think they aren't haunted.
Do I want to float aimlessly in some near boiling water? Do I ever? What are we waiting for?
Perfect.
Yeah, this is the life. Wonder if I was ever shy about this kind of stuff.
You still can sense something of the water's warmth, can't you, Dora?
Well, I can see all the steam rising, which I associate with warmth, so I guess it kind of tricks me into thinking warm thoughts.
That doesn't sound so bad. Though you do remember what warmth was like then, from your mortal days?
Not really, no. I guess I've just heard so much about it. It's like I've experienced it myself.
Oh.
Well, that was basically like floating around in your tent, though I appreciate it nonetheless.
Hail, Spirit.
Kneel, witch.
Okay, later.
Will this truly come to pass?
Oh.
You traitor. How dare you stand against me and our cause? And of all the nerve to show your face again here. You'll be cast out for what you've done.
Sorry, babe, but I'm not going anywhere. Thank Nyx and Hecate and their unbreakable oaths. Besides, you got me all wrong.
Oh, perhaps I merely mistook you for one of Nyx's other daughters who readily shot at me using the rail of adamant.
No, that was me all right, and I had a great time. But I take umbrage with the traitor thing. Think I made clear I wasn't on your side.
Then you serve Kronos.
Sure.
No sign of headmistress. The travel shrines of swift Lord Hermes re-emerge. It is done. What to cast? Jot it down. Should have everything here. Knight's craftwork, you revealed yourselves to me. Your true connection to the earth, I see. So mote it be. Be well. Full grown. Grow and flourish. Pleasant dreams. Stolen troves of Hades all shall rise. So mote it be. Nemesis must have a head start.
I ought to be the one honoring you, Goddess. My inclination is to save this for the moment of our victory, but it's good to have in reserve. In case of some emergency, you understand.
I understand indeed. And you already honor me with your friendship, Odysseus, as well as with your knowledge about how to deal swift death. Death to Kronos.
You'll get him yet. Prometheus opposes us. Now that one hurts, Goddess. Amongst us mortals, he was quite popular. Beloved, even. Gave us the gift of fire. Practically made us who we are.
And in so doing, he violated the will of Olympus. Supposedly, he has the gift of foresight. He ought to have anticipated the consequences of his disobedience.
What makes you think he didn't? All the more reason we admired him. He knew the cost of what he did for us and paid it willingly, or so I choose to think. But all that's in the past. If he's thrown in with Kronos now, he's lost his way.
He's done both. Hold on, Father. The Arcana. I finally understand. Divinity. This night calls for... The crescent pick achieves a greater form.
The path to perfection. The tablet of peace showed you how to get here, but I shall show you the way.
Welcome to your new home.
I sense a great weight bearing down on you, young one. Not quite as bad as what old Atlas got, but still.
What do you advise as my next move, Commander? To pursue our enemy in the underworld? Or come to the aid of Olympus?
Well, not to be all greedy here, but I say go wherever you can get the stuff you need the most right now. We got some stuff down here they don't got up there, and so on, right?
I suppose. The moon is waxing.
The small amphibian is welcome here.
Olympus calls. Time to shine.
I regret you've been swept up in some of our little disagreements here, young lady. We all wish to bestow our favor and should not be fighting over who gets to go first. Yet our pride is not so delicate as it may seem, and we always stand together in the end.
What horrors lurk within Ephira this night? Silence. Something's different this time.
Amid the stench of death lies a rejuvenating spring, etched from a block of stone into the likeness of the Verger goddess and the underworld's rightful queen.
This fountain... Mother... Pylon sighted. Olympus. Go show that shade the way. See you in the crossroads. Hear me, on my authority. Shocking every time. Salutations.
We've got more Titan problems than we figured, Em. If Gramps could get Prometheus to take a side, who only knows what else? Ruffled a lot of feathers, haven't we?
Here we go. Hi. bones for the broker.
Sorry about all my automatons up here. Heard you ran afoul of the lot. Tested them every which way, but not in this particular scenario. If they give you any trouble, scrap them. You'll be doing me a favor.
These left. One left. Moonlight sorry. Habit. I call upon the moon and draw you down.
You now possess the Argent Skull Reval, an everlasting reminder that death and fear ought always to be allies in our cause. Woe unto whoever meets her gaze. Which suits you? Moonwater.
A bulb of garlic.